Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! And he's there to get it away. Now he's off and running. Played into space out wide. It's a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's Beckham. Otto tries a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In once more. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. There's a probing ball. Turan is onto it in a flash. So we're still where we started right now. Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Beckham looking to play him in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pings it across. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Threads one in. Maicon's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is...
Bullish header! That was not gone well. More and more pressure on the ball here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Oh, easy pickings there. Chooses to go crossfield. Yeah. Michael. And he skips past his man. Aims beyond the defence. Maicon's cross. Otto clears it away. He won't be happy with that one.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pull it. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Thuram. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Turns and goes back. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Hernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Figo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Knocks it into space. Beckham. Header! That has been knocked clear. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Tries to pass it through. Beckham with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yeah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. For Rice. And it's Otto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham with the cross. Oh, smashing header! And that has been cleared. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked.
Well, he said.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Iran really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Otto is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that is a nice touch. Beckham with the cross. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Iran really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Otto. Otto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's gone loose. And claimed it back swiftly. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Looking for the run. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Toure. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yaya Toure. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries the top, mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Bigo, oh, what a climb! No mistake! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Turkey, number 22, Figo.
So, time for changes
7,
on both sides,
Toure.
actually. Turkey
4,
have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this
Michael.
game is far from
Coming on the
unsalvageable.
field, number 23,
Coming
Beckham.
under serious pressure
Number
here.
13,
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Number
They're certainly
15,
trying to wind them up in the process,
Maldini.
Peter.
Number 18,
And it's McTominay.
Lilian Thuram.
Oh, he had to make
Substitution.
that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Maldini. And it's Tchouaméni. Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away? Now the ball in. for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's a good ball out wide. Bale. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Bale wins the duel this time. McTominay. Thuram dominates aerially so often. And this is Messi. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
France.
atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Although, got a long way forward to join the attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Great pressure, plenty of it. Can he get it through? Plays it through. Pass somewhat off target.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Rice. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Beckham pings in across. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good strength. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Iran are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the pass is intercepted. Maicon. Hugo moves wide and looking to get onto this. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Just eases him off the ball. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Del Piero. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Vieira tries to clear. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Vigo gets into some space. Bullish header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Del Piero. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross.
Iran really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, it dominates aerially so often. Oh, that is a nice touch. Some really good ball movement. Beckham. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Del Piero looking to play it into the box. Hernandez attempts a clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Maicon. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Knocks it into space. Haaland picks it up out wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well read, nice interception.
Iran can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Although he is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vigo in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Odo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of
With the owner
football,
of a
plenty
blue
of signs
car
that
parked
both
outside the
managers can
stadium
take
gate,
a lot of
kindly
encouragement
remove it,
from.
as it is
I
about
would
to be
say the
towed
mood
away.
is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Iran leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, what a climb! Boom header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Yeah. Turan, can he get on the end of this? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Referee has just said play on. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Del Piero. Rice. Iran looking to pass their way through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Turkey are down to 10 men. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. And it's Beckham. And this is Del Piero. Real chance! And going to be quick to recover this. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Odo.
Substitution for Turkey, number 22, Figo.
Your impression
Number
so far, Jim?
9.
There's a lot of football
Adrian.
still to be played, Peter, so
Number 8.
ideally they need to maintain an attacking
Number
endeavour.
4, Hernandez.
Although he does have an assist to his
Number
name.
3,
And this is
Pepe.
Bullet.
Coming on the field.
Crosses it
Number
into
20.
mighty effort. Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, can they get him away? He's looking wide. That's good play. Rijkaard. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Searching pass he's played there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Odo. Great vision. Chips it through. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Mateus, the man synonymous with solidity. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. And it's Yaya Toure. Šeško. Mateus. Iran have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Ferdinand. Bale. And Mateus. Can he stop it going out? Araujo. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Hullet. Spread it left. Bale. He rises!
2 added minutes
It's
has
hit
been
the
indicated.
crossbar. That is decidedly lacking. Oh, it's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ferdinand. And that's it. Iran can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Iran finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Iran finding their passes. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Del Piero. Hugo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. And it's Yaya Toure. Maicon. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Rice. Now it's Toure. Koller. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Adriano. Foot in. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And the return pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Stood up well to him there. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Beckham. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Beckham. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira shows great strength. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yaya Toure. Thuram, and he's there to make the challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Turkey, number 11.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Varane.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nearly half an hour gone here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Adriano looking to play him in. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Thuram touches it back, knocks it out wide. And here's Beckham. White is wide, and there's the header! A good save, he's read that very well.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's a sharp little ball here. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's in on goal! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. White.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. In towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Bullet. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Drives it in. It's a mighty effort! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the second half gets underway.
Iran really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Araujo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. White calmly anticipates. Now there's a foot. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rice. White is always looking to play quality balls.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Out for a throw. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hernandez. Gabriel cuts it out. Del Piero. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. White. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's White. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Del Piero. And a chance! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Turkey have their second corner now.
Substitution for Turkey, number 22, Figo. Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham. Substitution.
Turkey given another corner.
Substitution for Turkey, number
3 coming up.
Adriano. Coming on to replace him is number 27.
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Beckham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Iran are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Iran are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That was not gone well. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Hernandez. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out wide, tries to cross. Beckham to take it as usual. And that is expertly dealt with. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution in progress.
Iran can make their change now with a break in play. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernandez. Yaya Toure. Just 5 minutes left. Beckham gets into some space. Oh, what a... Oh, it rattles the bar. Boom, header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now, can they get him away? Bale. Maicon does really well to win the ball there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's onside. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gullit is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Bale. Oh, that's neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Bale's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yaya Toure has got the wrong side of the referee, and with that, the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is...